All right, kids, it's here, and I have no room in my what? I have no room in my game room, so I'm going to open to the extent that I can in the kitchen, and let's see what happens. So, golly, I mean, I don't even want to open it. Look at that box art. Just suck that in, breathe it in, hold your breath, feel it all the way down deep inside. And you can't see shit because we have glare. Okay, oh, that's a shame. Here, look at those two hinds. Demolished buildings, the tanks, the vibe. It's epic. All right, let's see what's inside. I have no idea. Okay. New cards, event cards that will play into your decisions around how you're going to run the whole shebang, and if you're linking it with any of the other modules, it'll impact that as well. Very cool. Very first thing, cover poster art. I think that's probably going to get a frame. I love it. Very nice. Now here comes the misses. Great. All right, two sets of charts, and you've seen these before, no doubt. We know the drill. Lots of charts in this game. Lots of thinking in this game. Two sets of that. Scenario and designer notes, which I have posted online a week or two ago. You can see those. Setups are going to be by hex. How novel. Just make life easy for people. Yes, some of these scenarios are freaking huge, and you're going to have to get over it because this is how it works, right? When you're playing big games. Checkpoint Charlie, though, is a familiar one. And what I'm going to try and do is find a corner in my game room and set this up, and we'll play it. And we'll kind of go for it from there. So anyway, like I said, we'll probably take a quick look at that and just give you a little exposure to it if you've never seen it before. Rules of play, case-based, clear, concise. I've gone round and round with Fabrizio on a number of items in the rule book, and I'm always wrong, which is a good thing. It means he knows what he's talking about. I do, and there are other folks who disagree with some of the design principles and thoughts on various aspects of the system. But overall, gameplay, given its roots, embedded in the SBI classic NATO Next War, really solid. So, and I love the way the air system has been applied. And I obviously like combat. Naval has evolved a lot. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of there and be thoughtful of, but it's ultimately a lot more playable than than the SBI version. All right, so let's have a look here. 2d20s. Then you've got all your air superiority area stuff, which if you've played before, you know how that works. A bunch of counter sheets, 9 by the looks of it. So East Germans and Poles and Czechs, Soviets, lots of Soviets, and then the West German forces, the Danes, the French, the Brits, and then of course the Yanks. And what have we got here? Oh, now this is new. This is a chart or a little mini map, which has one corner folded out, but that's okay. That has locations for all of the air bases. Very, very helpful. It was literally a little bit of a shit show trying to work out where things went in the prior version. So I like this a lot. I bet if we beg nicely, he might even sell these separately for folks that wanted to get copies or maybe get a PDF and print them yourself. But very, very helpful. And then, of course, communication, lines of communication matter a lot. There's now a separate lines of communication track, which if you play multiple modules will all link up with the rest. That's that little corner. And another little section of the Baltic Sea, and then you've got a more consistent set of maps that dovetail into the color scheme of the other modules. So it's upside down, but you get the idea. There's a handful of maps in here. I'm not going to pull them all out. That's a quick look. We'll get this dovetailed into talking about it, looking at it, goofing around with it sometime next week or two, and we'll look forward to catching up with you. Go roll some dice. Ciao.